Hello, my name is Julio. I'm a senior cybersecurity mentor here at CyberGym Australia. We're in our Melbourne Docklands location, and I wanted to answer some questions that a lot of people ask me, which is, what is a cyber arena? What can I expect? So what I'll do today is I'll give you a tour. Let's walk around. So one of the first things you'll notice is our reception area. All right, so what I'll do is I'll run through every room, try to explain them as much as possible. So this is our white team room. You can think of this as a war room. So this is where you can have a discussion, visit your policies and playbooks. What you'll notice is a lot of nice artwork, really, and that adds to the drama of the day. It gets your mind in that cybersecurity frame set, really. It's a whole lot of fun too. A lot of people think of this as a, as a team, you can go go-karting, you can do paintballing, or you can have fun here. You're learning while you're having fun. So we've got table tennis, our lunchroom. So yes, it's catered for, right? Tea, coffee. All right, so this is our lecture room. Our lecture room is where we train you in both theory and hands-on tabletop exercises. A lot of people ask, why should I go in where I could do some tabletop exercises at home? And yes, you can, and I encourage them. We all encourage them because that gives you some prerequisite knowledge. It makes you aware and familiar of what what threat hunting is, or what operation systems vulnerabilities are, or anything that you need, some basics. Yeah, get that done at home, not a problem. The difference between online or even say individualized is that these machines, as you could see, we've got 20 of these, and you can run this in a scenario with your team. Some people you may have never worked with in the past, and here's a good chance to get some tools up and running and analyze some software, some malware. And this is where you can get some hands-on experience. It's team building, because time in, time out, as I've trained hundreds of students and frontline workers, is the communication. Communication is key. I've literally seen some people with the malware right in front of them, and they didn't know how to communicate. So this is a good opportunity to talk, visit your policies, and if not, I enforce it too, because I've been given a handset at your policies, so I can basically say, hey, what do you do now? You found something suspicious, what would you do? What does policy say? It basically means talking up, communicating. So this is an example of some handiwork that I ran not too long ago, and this is a famous case study. It's an APT. It's gone down in cybersecurity history, and basically what this is, it's a timeline of events. And if we were to ever prosecute someone, take the vigilantes to court, bring them to justice, we need to find evidence that they've done something nasty. So what this is basically an APT, and we're reverse analyzing this APT, getting ready for a live fire APT on day 3 or whatever day that you'd like to undertake. So this is an important thing, because all of a sudden you've got your team working together, you've got your application layer guys, you've got your network engineer, you've got your SCADA people, everyone's on board, even your legal people, GRC people, and it's a great team building event. So you've got some evidence, you've got IP addresses, it's a whole lot of fun. All right, so behind me is some great artwork. Again, adds a lot of drama to the day. Over here is our SOC room. So all you aspiring or people working in the SOC or NOC, we can basically train you there too. We also have something called value-added services, which is SOC as a service. Another team room. More handy artwork. All right, so we're getting to the business end. So this is the red team. This is where the attackers will send some nasty packets to the network, so you can experience what it's like being under fire on day 3, or the APT, live fire events. All right, so this is our OT, or operational technology room. Now, there's another big difference between working online or even in the working in the cyber range. I know I've worked at Ixia's cyber range, which is Keysight Technologies, and we focused on one specific technology stack, which is SCADA, PLCs. Great. But there's a limit, because here, as you can see, we've gone from threat hunting, SOC, we're in the OT room now, where you can touch and feel. And this stuff is almost hard, impossible to emulate online. So that's the key. The simulation is online, yeah, that's fine. But not only do we beyond simulation, because you're touching and feeling, you're seeing, you're hearing the turbines. So we've got the water pumps there, the turbines there, the engineering stations over here. We've got the substation here. We've got the generation cabinet with some of the major vendors. Even though we're vendor neutral, we still use real equipment such as Siemens PLCs, Allen Bradley, and Schneider Electrics. All right, so this is where most attacks occur. They start off in an IT scenario. So this is the live fire room, and basically what you're doing is you're working in teams. I'm the mentor, so I'm in the middle. I'm talking to the attackers. You're the defenders. I'm helping you out as well. And you all sit here. And you got your SIEM running. You got your popular tools such as Process Explorer, sysinternals, firewalls. Most popular vendors, we've got them. But as I mentioned before, we're not focused too much on that. You've got Wireshark there. And that's the key, really, is that it's all customizable. This content is all customizable. I look at your policies. I look at what your weaknesses are, look at what your strengths are. And the most important thing, can you foil attacks? Can you defend your network? And if you can't, that's fine. And if you can, great, because at the end of the day, we've got a fridge full of drinks, we can have fun, and we're learning at the same time. So hope to see you here in our Melbourne Arena or anywhere around CyberGym around the world. Thank you very much. Bye.